Ladies and gentlemen, we all know who Donald Trump is, but this is his niece, Mary, and she don't like him at all. You know, about 2 weeks ago, I was reading how the courts were trying to halt this book from coming out, but she says she's releasing it early. So I take it that this family is just not that close. So this came out in the Market Watch July 7th, 2020. Now, what she's saying here, I'm not really surprised about. She said President Trump cheated on his SAT, according to his niece's new book. This should not be shocking. Look, we saw the college cheating scandal, and those were really rich people and their children that really should never have been in college. And to be honest with you, as far as cheating their way in college, I bet you these rich folks have been cheating their way through since college and universities have existed in America. It's probably been cheating from day one. So it's not shocking. It's not shocking at all that if he did pay someone to take his exam, that seems to be the norm in America. So if he is afforded a second term, this is what she said, it would be the end of America democracy, Mary Trump says. Okay. Mary Trump, according to excerpts cited in the New York Times, flipped that saying on its head in her new book by claiming her famous uncle, Donald, paid someone to take the SAT, which ultimately paved his way into Wharton, a university he dubbed as the best school in the world. The book, Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man, is a tell-all book coming out this week. So this is coming out this week, huh? That takes a deep dive into President Trump's dysfunctional upbringing, turned him into a leader who now threatens the world's health, economic security, and social fabric, as publisher Simon and Schuster put it. If he is afforded a second term, it would be the end of American democracy, Mary wrote in her memoir. Donald, following the lead of my grandfather with the complicity, silence, and inaction of his siblings, destroyed my father. I can't let him destroy my country. I think this is the oldest brother that was an alcoholic that Donald Trump once talked about. Him. He probably looked the most like his father than all of the other siblings. She explained, as the New York Times reported, that generation of greed and betrayal have led to Trump's twisted behavior and his practicing cheating as a way of life. She claimed he's a narcissist, a sociopath, a hypocritical about religion, uh, pathological in several aspects, and that he went to a movie while his brother Freddie was sent alone to die in a hospital. But it was the SAT cheating stuff that struck a chord on Twitter, with calls ringing out for the guy who took the exam to come forward and spill the beans. Wow. Now, wouldn't it be something if he did come forward? I'm just saying. Okay. Now, somebody by the name of Joe Lockhart on Twitter posted, I'll start the fund, $10,000 for the kid who took the SATs for Trump. Everyone will give. You'll be set for life. Come forward now and do a public service. It will clear your conscience and fill up your bank account. Retweet with what you can contribute. Hashtag SAT guy. And this was tweeted on July 7th, 2020. Wow. Somebody by the name of Joyce Aileen. If you're the person Trump paid to take the SAT for him, I know a lot of lawyers who would be willing to represent you pro bono if there's a non disclosure agreement or anything like that that keeps you from coming forward. And this was on July 7th, 2020. These are his own people. These are his own people. Sam Stein, attention. If Donald Trump paid you to take the SAT for him, hit me up on Twitter. DMs are open. And this was also on July 7th. Bill Kristol on Trump and the SAT. He's always been against testing. Brian Tyler Cohen. I'll bet Obama didn't need to pay anyone to take the SAT for him. Okay, so Scott Dworkin, Mary Trump says Donald paid someone to take the SATs for him. This cheating alone warrants removal from office. Eugene Gu, Mary Trump writing in her book that Donald Trump paid someone to take the SATs for him to get into the University of Pennsylvania sounds about right. But it also sounds like a baseless accusation without evidence. We must learn to distinguish fact from rumor, even for our enemies. Mary Trump, 55 years old, and long estranged from her uncle, is the first member of the Trump family clan to write a book devolving into the history. So I take the family history as not a good one. I've heard things over the years, but that's a whole different issue. The family doesn't like it one bit and has been trying to spike it on the grounds of confidentiality agreement she signed nearly 20 years ago. Trump's younger brother, 72-year-old Robert, issued a statement with help from the president's celebrity attorney, Charles J. Harder. Her attempt to sensationalize and mischaracterize our family relationship after all these years for her own financial gain is both a travesty and injustice to the memory of my late brother Fred and our beloved parents, he said. I and the rest of the entire family are so proud of my wonderful brother, the president, and feel that Mary's actions are truly a disgrace. The book is being published 2 weeks early following a court battle over its release. The publisher has already printed 75,000 copies of the book, according to CNN. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany on Tuesday dismissed the book as a Q&A with reporters with the White House, on the White House driveway. It is ridiculous, absurd allegations that have absolute no bearing on truth. But how do you know? You didn't grow up with Trump. How do you know? Okay. Surely the real president will have plenty to say about it. But in the meantime, here's another tweet from J.L. Colvin. Donald Trump did not have someone take the SAT for him. Fake news from a nasty niece. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. Well. I guess things are not so great on the home front at all for this orange complexion, red-eyed man. So we shall see if this book is going to go flying off the shelves or it's going to be a bust. I have a feeling it's going to go flying off the shelves, y'all. I mean, let's face it, Donald Trump is not the most likable person on the planet. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.